Questions?
It was just it was pure joy. It was tough today. It was tough conditions out there, man. Wind was whipping out there. It was changing directions and intensities. Arnold did a hell of a job of getting these greens fast, and they were baked out, and some of the hardest pins I've ever seen here. So I don't know what the average score was today, but it certainly wasn't anywhere near par. It was a tough day. It was a very tough day. And, it was a day of attrition. You just got to hang in there and just keep hitting fairways and greens. And there were going to be a lot of birdie opportunities out there, but when you had them, I just felt like I had to take advantage of it.
Okay, thank you. Also, one side note, as you noticed, Mr. Palmer was not on the green. He's feeling under the weather. Tiger knows about as much as the rest of us. We're going to have Alistair Johnston and Doc Giffen come in and talk to the media right after this press conference, okay? We've got mics on each side. If you please raise your hand. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, Tiger. Congratulations today. Can you just talk a little bit about, I know, what does this do to you psychologically? I know you've been talking about the process and progress and whatnot, but can you, now that you have won this, with Sean's teachings and whatnot and taking this forward, what kind of a leap is this for you and where can this take you?
Yeah, this is my second win, so it felt good. This is just our progression. We're just kind of headed in the same direction. It's been I've gotten better, and that's the main thing. Is that if you look at my results, I was had the lead in Australia, had the lead in Abu Dhabi. I was there in contention at Pebble. And I was in contention at the Honda. I've been close for a number of tournaments now, and it was just a matter of just staying the course and staying patient, keep working on fine-tuning what we're doing, and here we are.
Right over here.
Tiger, what's been the toughest part about getting back here? Has it been the mental aspect of it over the last 2 years, or the injuries, combination of both?
Oh, it's by far the injuries, because you can't practice. I hadn't been able to put in the time. Can't make a swing change and make all the adaptations we need to make unless I can practice, and I haven't been able to do that. So being on the sideline most of the last year was tough, and finally started showing signs towards the end of the year in Australia, and then moving forward. So it's been good.
Robert.
Hey, Tiger. Congratulations. Joey said that after you hit the shot into 18, you looked at him and you said something, yeah, and you were pretty pumped up. Talk about the emotions. You've hit it on the green. You're going to win this tournament. Just the relief of getting here again. It's been obviously on the official PGA Tour. It's been 30 months. Just the relief of being here again.
Well, it just feels good. I mean, as I said, it's just pure joy. The tournament wasn't over until I hit the wall green. We've seen what's happened this year in the leagues. So it's a hole that we're just trying to hit the ball over the left somewhere, and somewhere around pin high. Anything on dry line is good. And once that was accomplished, the tournament was over. So that's when it was nice to be able to celebrate. And after that, knowing that all they do is just stay upright, and the tournament was over.
Steve Finaglia.
Terry, what was the best shot you hit today? What was the most important shot you hit today if they weren't the same?
Well, I hit a lot of good ones today. I can't say that not one shot stood out, because I hit, I thought, a boatload of good ones. I had really good control of my ball all day, and I was shaping it both ways, changing my trash, and it felt so comfortable. No, I can't pick out one shot. Sorry.
Nothing important one when he was coming at you anytime that you really needed one of them?
If anything, it was going to be the par putt at 15. That was an important putt, because having it at 3 potentially, if I 3 shots around here with these last 3 holes, he makes eagle. I don't make. Say if I soup it on 16 or soup it on 18. I mean, 3 shots is easy to make up. The 4 is a little bit different. For some reason, it just felt a little bit different. It's pretty comforting knowing that by far, the last 3 holes, you know, he can't win. And he's going to have to make an eagle in there somehow. And that's just the course of the playoff.
Michael Collins.
Tiger, congratulations again, man. 2 quick ones. It sounded like that Joey was telling you during some of your tee shots, right leg. What was the swing thought going in there? And then yesterday, in your press conference, you said when someone asked, do you feel like you have to win? You said, I don't feel like I have to win, but I want to win. Now that you're sitting up here with that trophy, was there a part of you that kind of felt like, yeah, I got to win this?
No, I think that, well, the right leg part was, it was just a trigger for me as I go back. So just making sure that everything's loaded so I can push and drive and explode at higher speed I want and control that rotation. So that was just a trigger we came up with today or last night on the range. And as far as needing to win, no, you don't need to win, you want to win. I think that's a misperception I think people get into. I think it's just I know I have a desire to win, and that's why I entered these events, is to do that. And ultimately, you know, this week was one of my weeks.
Congrats. I think a lot of people are going to be asking now is, okay, got the win. Where to from here? I was just wondering if you could kind of talk about how excited you are for the future. Like Ava said, you probably wish the Masters started tomorrow, and you know, you're ready to get back out there, mix it up, and play like you used to play.
I still need some work, and it's going to be good to get a week off and work on a few things. I enjoyed the progression we made this week. Each day there was a little bit of fine-tuning here and there, and we were able to make those adjustments, which was good. And especially with the conditions getting more difficult on the weekend, I was able to hit some really good shots the last 2 days, and that's a very good sign going to Augusta.
Jason, so
Tiger, there have been critics over the last couple of years who have said that you may never win again. After today, what would you say to those people?
What's my second win?
Officially.
Yeah, official world ranking points, isn't it? You can't win this one, can you?
Tiger, you kind of alluded to your confidence by the number of times you've been in contention in the last couple of months, but what's the difference going into Augusta with a win like this compared with if you had one today?
It's a good question. I've gone into Augusta with wins and without wins. It's you're looking for 1 week. Just hopefully everything comes together for that 1 week. I understand how to play Augusta National, and it's just a matter of executing, you know, the game plan. It's been a couple little subtle changes out there, but overall the golf course is still basically the same. So looking forward to it.
Does it help at all though to see the number of putts going, to see your lead go from 1 to 3 to 4, and just, you know, have a full week where you very much have control?
Yeah, that does help. There's no doubt that does help. But you know, this is a steady progression. This was coming. You know, I've been close a number of times, basically since Australia, and it's just had to stay the course. And we all knew that the things that, you know, we were working on were coming together. And we're starting to solidify because the golf ball wasn't moving. It was just going so straight. The ball flight was so tight. And the hardest adjustment that I've had to make is getting my distances. I'm just hitting the ball further.
Is that the only thing missing?
What's that?
Is that the only thing missing?
Yeah, it was, because I'm not used to hitting my irons with some of the longer hitters. I haven't done that for since over a decade. I went through a number of years where I lost a lot, but I was able to still hit my numbers, but I lost a lot of distance. I've gained all that back, and I'm one of the longer hitters out here on the tour again, so which is nice.
thank you.